In physics, if you figure something out, it's trivial. But if you haven't figured something out, that means there could be new physics there. You have to dot every I and cross every T. If you haven't done that, there might be some little wiggle in some object's motion that can tell you if general relativity needs to change. So something fundamental could change if you find something you cannot answer. So this is why you have to know everything. Tonima Ananna. I'm an assistant professor of physics and astronomy at Wayne State University, and I study supermassive black holes. At the center of our galaxy, there is Sagittarius A star, which is a supermassive black hole, a few million solar masses. It's dormant right now, but if we look at the galaxy in gamma rays and in X-rays, we see there are bubbles coming out of, like, from the center, extending far over, above and below the plane of the galaxy, which means at some point in the past this thing was active and it might become active again. And so of course, given the sizes of these bubbles, their impact goes very, very far. So of course it has an impact on the galaxy in which they reside. One question I would like to answer in my research is how supermassive black holes impact the host galaxies in which they live. How they even form in the first place is a mystery, and this kind of mystery from the very beginning of the universe, how matter formation happened, how different structure formation happened, this is one of the fundamental questions that interests me. Another one is some of these objects are so powerful, they produce enough energy that could exceed the binding energy of the galaxy. So the binding energy is gravity holds a galaxy together. Gravitational force is what holds things together. But if you give something enough energy, then it can overcome this gravitational potential. It will just be torn apart. The supermassive black holes does spew enough energy into their host galaxies to cause this kind of unbinding. But galaxies stay together, supermassive black holes grow with them, they interact with the galaxy. Sometimes they make all of the gas disappear, so no star formation happen. Sometimes they just inject enough energy that things get disturbed and star formation happens more. So how this interaction happen, how the coevolution happens, this is also another fundamental mystery. My origin story is when I was about 5 or 6 years old. A Pathfinder landed on Mars, and my mother is a homemaker. We're middle class family in Bangladesh, and then this kind of thing, it wasn't something that would usually come up in discussions. But when this Pathfinder landing happened one afternoon, my mother was reading the papers and she was talking about it so excitedly, and I got to understand there are other worlds out there, and I realized how small the planet Earth is. And then I thought, there must be much more exciting stuff happening outside this planet. There's so much more universe out there. So that's when I thought, what else should I do but study this?